Welcome to game number 7 of Y'all Stars 2026 here in beautiful Thibodaux, Louisiana. I'm Johnny Pepper.
I remain Captain Motorboater.
I'm still Johnny Pepper, I guess, too. Captain, you want to tell us who's skating for that fire team?
We've got Fuego Latino taking on Illowa today in game number 7. For the Fuego Latino, let's talk about 121. That's Reflux. Number 13, Nay Slayer. 143, Hot Toddy. 17, Don't Blink. Number 23, Blaxican Ninja. Number 24, Harley Sin. 26 is Tropical Mechanica.
Yes.
27, Peace War. 29, Darko. Number 4, Speeding Beauty. Number 511, Machu Picchu. 55 is Haas the Boss. Number 594 is No Mames. 65, Dios Azteca. Number 8, Na Maldita. Number 817 is Jag. And number 99 is Chinaski.
Very well done there, my brother.
Grazie.
And skating for the Illowa team, we got 09, Nicholas Rage. Number 1, Chi-Town Choker. Number 11, Thunderbuns. Number 138, Darth Baber. Number 1975, Nasty Owl. Number 2, Gen Rage. Number 28, Roxy Balboa. Number 3, Dauntless. Number 426, Marijuana. Number 451, Animal Lee. Number 54, Penny Payne. Number 563, Lady Gotcha. Number 567, Splatter. Number 668, Stitches. Number 777, Rabbit. Number 81, D-Ride. Number 85, Ice Hurt. And 970, Jamis Joplin. Want to give some official love out there?
I officially love these officials, starting with Phineas Rage, Ivana Rage, Identity Crisis, Block Nest Monster, Parks and Wreckage, Quick Grayson, Fun Police, 6 of Bronze, Nest Quick, Fighting Girlfriend, I Shove Lucy, Space Racer, Shaolin Spocker, Carmen Dragon, A Nuss, Random Dude, and Arson Craft.
All right, got that official love out of the way. And now we get a minute and 30 to talk about whatever we want to talk about. How's the tournament been for you so far?
So far, so wonderful. It's been a great day in Thibodaux at Y'all Stars 2026.
I've been looking forward to this game all day.
Me too, and I get to do it with my favorite announcing partner on the history of planet Earth, Mr. John S. Pepper.
Well, thank you, sir. I love calling with you, too. And we got Dottie May Behave, our super producer.
Oh, man, I can't believe we didn't get to Dottie quicker. We're going to rely on her. All of the cool stats that we're going to talk about
absolutely
are going to come straight from her, and she's going to keep all of us informed and educated during this contest. So looking forward to that as well.
I do want to thank each and every one of y'all that are tuning in. If you've had some problems today, we're sorry. We're trying to get it. We've had some problems starting this stream. I guarantee you we'll be fine tomorrow.
We're going to be great tomorrow.
All our real equipment will be here tomorrow, and we'll be all set up. Evie doing the best job they can.
If you've been watching any of this, we've done a lot of talking about how the experience you're having right now was thrown together in the wee hours of last night. As the stream equipment just was not going to be here today.
If you know Johnny Pepper, around regular bedtime is 9, and I didn't get to bed till about 12:30 last night.
But here we are bringing.
We're running on fumes today. You know what I mean?
We're running on feelings, but we're bringing live roller derby action to you, and we're going to start this contest, game number 7. Fuego Latino taking on Illowa, a combination of Iowa and Illinois skaters.
I've never been to Illowa.
You never been to Illowa?
Illowa.
Illowa is like...
I like those shirts, though.
It's where the Beastie Boys live.
Okay.
Because they have a license to ill.
They have a license to ill. I get it now. Dick Grayson, our jam timer, is going to start us off. Jam number 1 is going to feature Haas the Boss. We're in the store for the fire. And who's the boss?
The lead jammer.
That is Haas the Boss, Louis Jammer. Ice Hurts donning that star for Team Illowa. And that Fuego defense, that Blocktopus at the front of the pack is locked down.
Ice Hurt able to get out finally, but Haas the Boss working on that scoring pass now for Fuego Latino. put the 4 on the board and then turned off the jam with a simple tap of the hips.
Fuego's going to lose a couple of blockers to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. They're going to start jam number 2 at a deficient pack.
Major pack advantage for Illowa. 4-2 in this one, so that could mean trouble for Fuego going into this jam.
All right, Troppy, one of my favorite skaters on Fuego Latino, wearing that star for the Fuegos. But that is number
Smashing
28,
through
Roxy
and-
Balboa out front and lead.
I was going to say, Roxy Balboa smashing through, picking up lead jammer.
For sure.
Oh, and then just
Big
gets
hit.
destroyed.
5'11",
That was Chinosky.
And 99?
Humongous blast.
awesome defense. Well, we're all squared up after 2 jams. I say that's a lead change.
You say that's if they have the same score, then there is no lead, JP.
Somebody had the lead, and now they don't have it anymore. That's a change. That's a lead change.
There is no lead, so
There was a lead after the first jam. Somebody had the lead.
But
At the second jam, we're
Johnny-
all tied up.
Johnny, you're right. That means everybody needs to hydrate.
La Maldita wearing the star for Fuego going up against Nicholas Rage.
There's a lot of rage going on. We've got
Lot of
Phineas
rage.
Rage, Ivana Rage, Nicholas Rage. There's anger about, but the lead jammer is Nicholas Rage.
Both jammers are out in a race back to the back.
Ramaldita coming in really hot.
Very, very fast. That's going to force a call off. We're going to look and see how many points are awarded on that jam. Looks like we're going to have 3. I'm seeing a thumb.
I saw
see.
them.
I don't see. There it is.
Wa-da-da.
Illowa with a lead change. 7-4 with 7:27 to go in this first half.
Both sides have a blocker at the box, so we have 3-on-3 up front in the 2 jamming. The 2 jammers are behind the jam line where they traditionally start.
That's fair.
Ice is taking on Speeding Beauty.
Jam starts with 17:10 on the clock.
Icehurt pushing up against Peace War, trying to slip. Also, Chinosky going chest to chest against Icehurt.
No
Ice
pack is
picks up
called.
lead jammer. Speeding Beauty trying to get through, but gets put on the ground by D-Ride.
Nice hit to the inside.
Chinosky comes back and puts D-Ride on the ground, so they're laying the leather, as the kids say in
Yes.
boxing. Star
Looks like-
pass now. Peace War jammer on record for Fuego.
First star pass of the game, I believe.
That'll earn a call as Peace War comes up to turn 2.
Yeah, you don't want to leave Peace War out there very long.
Timeout, Fuego Latino. Dick Grayson, our jam timer, probably the most fun non-skating official to watch in this tournament so far. Emphatic calls, wonderful arm movements, and quite entertaining from an official perspective. So when you're in roller derby, there's so many ways you can contribute to the experience, and you sitting at home right now thinking, I wish I was doing something fun like this, get out there, get involved, volunteer, become an official or a player or an announcer.
Or an announcer.
Or a producer.
Or a volunteer.
Yeah.
Or videographer. Or photographer.
Or interpretive dancer. I mean, everybody needs a good
A
interpretive
medic.
dancer.
We all need medics. Illowa, of course, in those bright white jerseys with that nice UFO sucking up a skate.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool jersey, and I like the ombre color scheme as well.
Fuego in that bright purple.
You know, we're about to kick off jam number 4. Roxy Balboa for Illowa hanging around on the jam line. Fuego Latino, I would love to tell you who it is, but they major crouch down at the start, and I can't see a number.
I think it's Reflex.
I'm going to say that it's Reflux too.
And Roxy Balboa.
Because my producer just pointed it at me. And I told you, she's going to keep this thing on the rails. Your lead jammer, Reflux.
Oh, it's a power jam, too, as Roxy called for a track cut, I believe.
Ooh. Great opportunity here for Fuego.
Exactly what they needed.
Some great waterfall blocking up front, and then just laying the lumber. You get anywhere near the lines against these Illowa blockers, you are going to end up on the outside of the track.
Well, Illowa had a really good game earlier today. 205-42 on Team Alaska. Playing their way into this game right here. Fuego coming to the tournament
higher
seated.
Seed, yeah. But
So
Illowa's saying, hey guys, we're here.
This is their first. All right. For Fuego on the line, number 55, Haas, the boss. Who's the boss?
Haas.
That's what I'm telling you. It's a power jam.
Well, there you go, getting a little close to the lines again. You're going to get knocked off, but we got a back block penalty on that. Haas, the boss, jumps out lead jammer.
Haas comes around on a scoring pass, but runs in the back of that Illowa defense. Makes quick work of it and gets through for a full 4.
Roxy Balboa still trying to get that initial pass done. Haas the boss just putting points on the board, left and right.
If you're technical about it, that is a lead change, so everybody hydrate.
Everybody hydrate. We are well over a lead change now. 8 points on the jam for Fuego, and Haas does not seem to be slowing down in the scoring world. Had to slow down to not get a back block, but
Haas does pick up another 4. That's a even dozen on this jam so far with a minute left on the jam clock.
Plenty of time and not much in the way of, there we go, finally have a star pass. So Jen Rage now the jammer on record for Illowa, which will most certainly get a call from Haas the boss here. Arms in the air, tapping the hips, calling the jam. That's a wrap on that 16-point monster.
Both teams lose a blocker late in that jam.
All right.
So we're going to have a little pack, but everybody's got the same amount of players. 16 points for Haas the Boss on that jam. Going into jam number 7, looks like we're going to have 13:30 on the clock when we start.
Troppy going up against Nicholas Rage. Quickly through Tropical Mechanically Jammer. Animal Lee now the jammer on record for Illowa after the star pass.
Troppy on an apex hop.
Aerial assault by Troppy.
Very nice. I got to call a couple of games with Troppy a couple weekends ago. Good announcer, too.
So Animal Lee has the starred helmet cover, but is not affixed to the helmet. The star pass was not legal. So Animal's got to get that back in the hands of Nicholas Rage.
And Fuego knows, and they are blocking to prevent.
While that's going on, Troppy threw for another 4. That puts 12 on the board for Fuego so far.
2 jams in a row with a dozen points or more.
Well, and you know that kind of result's going to happen when your jammer's sitting in the penalty box, not able to advance. So Illowa's got to figure out how to keep their jammer out of the box. So this is going to be a long day.
Well, you know, that's just 2 jams for Fuego. Illowa can have 2 jams just like they did and be right back in this thing.
Still a power start situation. Nicholas Rage in the box. Only one skater with a star on the track right now, and it's La Maldita. Lead jammer.
Power jam.
And we got Nicholas Rage out of the box now, coming back on the track.
Power jam over.
Power jam is over. 4 points on the board. Nicholas Rage able to get the initial pass through. Bench is telling La Maldita to keep rolling, so not a quick call like you would anticipate here. Might reevaluate that strategy now, but great block by Chainovsky.
Chainovsky throwing some shoulders around. Playing some awesome defense for Fuego in this jam.
Chainovsky already a early contender for the MVP in this game.
Trying to get one of those handkerchiefs?
Got to get a hanky.
A bandana, as the kids say now.
Swinging through the outside, La Maldita, another 4 on the board. Nice. 3 double-digit jams in a row for Fuego, exploding the lead. And it doesn't appear that there's any sign of slowing down. Oh, we got some laundry on the track. It looks like the pivot for Fuego Latino, that was Chinosky, lost the pivot helmet cover, just ditches it completely.
That doesn't stop him from forming a 3-wall there in the back of the pack. Playing some defense and keeping Nicholas Rage at bay. Just for a second, though, until the announcer curse kicked in.
Well, you had an army of blockers come play some O, and that helped Nicholas Rage right out. La Maldita now.
It's good to have friends.
Putting the 20th point of the jam on the board for Fuego.
Wow.
Humongous. That is going to force a timeout by Illowa. Interesting that Fuego used their timeout very early in the first 3 minutes of this period and righted their ship quickly, and now Illowa was hoping the same thing is going to happen by getting this timeout in because they're just getting mashed right now.
And as always, this timeout sponsored by Crash Course. Want to feel more confident when you step out on the track? Visit CrashCourseRollerDerby.com for a custom plan to increase agility, level up your laterals, and be the skater that everybody wants in their pack. Life is a contact sport.
Win.
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 Also want to shout out Hampton Inn and Suites for sponsoring our awesome penalty box.
You know, I hear that if you go to the penalty box 5 times, you get to stay in the Hampton.
Yes, you do. But you don't get to play
derby
derby no more.
anymore.
In these abbreviated games on this first day, 5 pals and you're out. Did we get some information?
We did. We got a heads up that is actually pretty important to this, but Diosa Azteca, number 65 for Fuego, already at 4 penalties. So this.
Oh wow!
It was great timing that we were having that conversation about the abbreviated penalties, as we aren't even halfway through the period, and they're in danger of losing a blocker.
Fuegos are going to put the star on Speeding Beauty. Illowa going with Dauntless and jam number 9 with 10:10 on the clock. Speeding Beauty's going to jump out front, grab that lead jammer status, and it's coming back around on a scoring pass as I speak.
Animal Lee playing some good offense, but not able to spring their jammer now. The fake star pass, Animal holding the bridge. Dauntless trying to get some push, but that's a really gnarly 4-wall anchored by Peace War. Now Peace War can peel off because that so much lock-in can play a little bit of offense, but Animal just holding that bridge position. Unfortunately, that's where you really need Animal is to come up and get some O.
Right. Peace War did open up a hole, but not quick enough to get through.
Another fake star pass. So.
And that Illowa defense at the back of the pack is just relentless. Waterfalling, and Speedy Beauty.
Illowa losing a blocker to the box, so maybe that will allow for Speeding Beauty to get the scoring pass completed.
Still got 9 minutes on the clock.
Their bodies all over the track right now. We'll see if any of those end up going to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. Yep, Animal Lee making that move. So that's 2 blockers and 3 blockers now for Illowa.
Oh, wow.
The entire block party. But Dauntless able to get through. Speeding Beauty right behind, so that'll probably force a call off. And it does.
And it does. Oh, big pack advantage for Fuego in this next jam, which will be jam number 10 with 8:30 left on the clock. Illowa just racking up the penalties at the very waning moments of that jam. That jam almost went the full 2 minutes. There was only like 6 or 7 seconds left on it when it ended. Ice Hurt going to be the jammer record for Illowa with this micro pack.
Haas the boss.
Who's the boss? Haas the boss. Yeah, see, you're getting it now.
I'm learning. Look, everybody, I'm learning.
Wow, who could have thunk it? And this pack is just like an amoeba, and nobody's letting anything happen. They're just a multiplayer block. And Haas the boss around the outside. Around the outside, grabs lead jammer status.
And we'll lead back on
and
the
track cut.
Ice
no!
is the lead jammer because Haas the boss cut track to get that position. So Ice Hurt plowing right through Don't Blink to get 4 points on the board.
Ice Hurt barreled through that pack. Coming around on a scoring pass. Runs into the front of Peace War. That's at the front of the pack. Peace War blocking all the way to the inside.
Peace War teams up with Don't Blink to try to hold Ice Hurt down, but
they got too spread out. They had to let go.
8 points on the jam so far for Illowa.
Just a bit outside the engagement zone.
Trio blockers anchored by Peace War again. Ice Hurt just working on that lateral back and forth, trying to solve for these two duo blockers. Stretched out pretty far, going to have to drop one. That'll get Ice through for 12 in the jam, 4 on that pass.
Got to call out Don't Blink again for that awesome defense. Also, Nayslayer helping out.
Nayslayer. 8-1. That's
Ooh,
D-Ride going
D-Ride.
for a back block.
Illowa picking up 15 points on that jam to drop that lead into the half.
That was a much-needed monster jam for Illowa to get back into this contest.
2 more, and they're right back in it.
We've seen that this period has gone on a lot of swings and roundabouts, big gaps in scoring.
Jake Grayson, our jam timer, starts us off, and Reflux grabs lead jammer status, rolling across the pivot line.
Almost effortlessly to get through there.
Meanwhile, Roxy Balboa trying to get through that wall of purple shirts that are in the front of the pack.
That hit
It's a
was not
blocktopus
effortless.
right now.
Darth Baber with a huge smash on Reflux.
Thank you, Rich Mahogany. And just like that, recycled all the way back to the back.
There
Reflux
goes 4.
does make it through with 4 points.
There goes 4 on the board. You got it exactly, Johnny Pepper. So now Roxy's trying to find some way to get through here, but is just getting hammered.
Roxy's got that star stash, looking for a pivot or a way through.
Caught a high block in the face for their troubles, and now it's just lockdown city right here in the front stretch while Reflux squeaks through for another 4 points. That's 12 on the jam so far for Fuego. Chinovsky picks up a directional and lost some laundry, so time to reaffix that to the helmet. Nasty Al.
Star pass.
Nasty AI or Nasty Al?
I'm not sure. Let us know in the chat, and we'll make sure we get it correct.
Yeah, I love lettuce.
I do too. Have you seen Lettuce?
Yeah, great band.
It's a great band.
Great band.
Great band. Are they still playing together?
They are.
Sweet.
As far as I know, anyway.
Well, going into jam number 12 with 4 minutes and 7 seconds left on the clock. 75-30 before we get to halftime.
Fuego just basically erased all the work that Illowa did in the jam before, so back to a 45-point lead for Fuego.
Troppy and Choker, your jammers for their respective teams. Troppy for Fuego and Choker for Illowa.
Choker just getting leaned on back here. Individual blockers just coming in and putting a hip on Choker.
Awesome defense for Fuego.
Troppy, big move to the outside, picks up lead jammer. Fuego again in position to put points on the board. There goes 4 right there. Got more laundry on the ground.
Darko, oh my gosh. That's a tandem I wouldn't want to skate around.
Chinovsky lost the pivot cover again. Got a back block penalty that is being requested and then it gets answered. So now Choker in the box for a back block. That is power yam time for Fuego Latino.
And Troppy is your lead jammer, so we got 47 seconds, and Troppy just calls it off. Takes those 8 points and skates back to the bench.
53-point lead now for Fuego. 2 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Period number 1. Jam 13 is going to feature a power start as Choker is still in the penalty box.
The Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box.
So I've heard.
Hopefully Choker can come out of that Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box refreshed and ready to go.
La Maldita, the only jammer on the track currently, slips to the inside, finding room to pick up lead jammer.
Coming around on a scoring pass, and Choker is standing in the box with less than 10. Choker checkout time at the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box and back with their friends.
I hope that Choker remembers to leave a good survey.
And hopefully gets the points.
That should be a low block, but it was not.
Bar pass. Nicholas Rage, now the jammer record for Illowa.
Here comes La Maldita, straight chest to chest, bouncing off Illowa blockers, but able to discard those that were in the way, then got caught down low and fell. That's allowed Nicholas Rage to get 4 on the board. Quick skate check by Nicholas Rage. Make sure that toe stop doesn't fall off. La Maldita gets 4 on the board after that pass.
Jack was in the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box and was released.
And Choker back in the penalty box as a blocker this time.
Yuck. I don't see a whiteboard, but I don't think that looks good for Illowa this early. They got a whole half to play. Clock's ticking down, 43 seconds left in this half. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it now. And, oh, can you go to current game? Can you refresh that? That'll give us the current game. Right there, go to current game. Boom. Where it says go to current game. All right, we got a jam happening, and we got Speed and Beauty wearing the star for Fuego. Ice hurt the jammer record for Illowa. Talk about those penalties there, Cap.
Well, we still have number 65, Diosa Azteca with 4. Number 143 for Fuego. That's Hot Toddy has 3. Nobody in danger on the Illowa side.
And I see several players with 0 fouls. And that's always a good sign. That just means they know the rules and are playing clean.
Ice hurt lead jammer. Speeding Beauty in the penalty box for Fuego.
Period clock has expired. We got 1:12 on the jam clock. This is going to go as long as Ice hurt says so. And as long as Illowa can play the defense, they'll run this jam.
There goes Ice Hurt through for 4. Speeding Beauty forced to the outside, coming all the way back to the jam line.
And more.
And more.
And more. Uh-oh, we're going backwards.
Ice Hurt attracting a crowd.
Look at that beautiful bridge.
Started to stretch out a little bit. Blaxican Ninja dropping back to help keep the pack together. Ice Hurt's had enough.
And that's going to take us all the way to intermission. Let's check that score. Looks like some more fingers are going up. But as it stands right now, 8 points for Illowa on that jam right before the half, 99-42. I'm Johnny Pepper.
Well, I'm Captain Motorboard, and we'll see you in just
about
a few
4
minutes.
Can you see me? I'm waiting to be discovered. Meet me where the untraditional is traditional. Dare to go bold? Come find me in Louisiana's Cajun Bayou.
Here, and I'm here to ask you if your helmet is cooked. Whether you're on the derby track or at the skate park, Your helmet has one job: to protect you. So let's check out your helmet together and find out if it's still doing its job. Look for the following signs to determine if the EPS foam in your helmet has deteriorated. 1. Physical cracks or deformations. 2. Soft spots. 3. Discoloration. 4. Separation from the shell. 5. Age. Helmets should be replaced every 3 years depending upon usage, even if they appear to be in good condition. 6. Unusual odors. Let's move on to the outer shell and consider your previous impacts. If the helmet has been involved in a significant impact, the EPS foam could be compromised even if no visible damage is apparent. If the strap adjusters, clip, or straps are compromised, your helmet placement might be compromised if you take a fall. Last but not least, if your helmet doesn't fit you properly, it's not going to do its job when you need it most. Your helmet should sit about 1 finger width above your eyebrows and stay put when you're moving around or shaking your head. Visit 888.com to find out about our cutting-edge helmet technology and designs. The most certifications, the latest technology, the best fit. We've got you covered.
I'm still Captain
I'm
Motorboater.
still Johnny Pepper.
What a crazy first period.
Yes.
Illowa jumps out to a quick lead. Then Fuego just turns the gas on, rips out to a 99-42 lead going into the half.
Fire burns hot.
We had Fuego. Are you looking at the stats? I'm going to tell you about them. I'm going to read these things to you like we're at a PowerPoint presentation. So the number of lead jams, Fuego Latino in control of that with almost double, 9 over 5.
Wow.
Illowa's had to have 4 star passes
9-2-5.
because they haven't had control of these jams. Each side with 2 power jams, however. Highest point totals that we've seen. Fuego had a 20-point jam. We had Illowa with a 15-point jam, but that got quickly erased with a backup 15-point jam from Fuego. And the penalties are even in numbers, 16-14. However, Fuego has 1 skater with 4 and 1 skater with 3. A little more spread out for the Illowa side, so they don't have anyone in danger of being disqualified. But ultimately, Illowa has to come up with some sort of solution for these Fuego jammers because they're in absolute control, Johnny.
For sure. Thanks to our super producer, Dottie May Behave, for giving us all those awesome stats. And thanks to Evie for helping out and providing this stream all day long.
We are 3 seconds away, one would think, but our Team Zebra, the folks in the black and white stripes, are all hanging out in the center of the track, having a little powwow, maybe getting some things squared away.
I love it when Dick Grayson's out there doing the jam timing.
I will say it again. Dick Grayson is a part of this show, and you need to keep a close eye on him if you're at home. Well, you should be at
if you've
home.
never been to Y'all Stars, y'all are missing out. You need to get down here. Come to Thibodaux, take a 4-day vacation or a 5-day or a 7-day vacation.
Johnny, we got 3
Enjoy
more.
the Cajun Bio.
We got 3 more days of this.
Oh, I know. This is
Come-
only day 1.
Come out here. Get your butts to Thibodaux.
Woo!
ASAP.
Haas the boss wearing the star for Fuego out front and lead. Ice hurt. Clear on the initial. Both jammers coming up on scoring passes as I get that out of my mouth.
Haas goes for 1 and done. Able to collect 2 points, I believe, on
Three.
that. Nope,
I see a
get the
thumb. I see a thumb. And that's going to fill their first bucket. Illowa looking to fill half a bucket.
Fuego hits the century mark.
Y'all starts 2026 here in beautiful Thibodaux, Louisiana, here at the Warren J. Harang Center. This is a cool old building.
This is a great place to have roller derby. I'm telling you, folks, if you want to experience derby in an environment that it actually was almost made for, this is the spot.
Did I tell you the story about seeing Thin Lizzy in this building?
No?
I'll have to tell it to you sometime. Roxy Balboa out front and lead for Illowa. Troppy still trying to figure out that Illowa defense.
Nobody to pass the starred helmet cover to, so Troppy's just going to have to go on through, make it that initial pass that is completed. That's going to force a call off for Roxy.
And I anticipate an official review.
We got ourselves official review there, Johnny Pepper.
And this OTO is brought to you by Crash Course. Tired of second-guessing your training routine? Visit CrashCourseRollerDerby.com to get a custom plan to increase your strength, conquer self-doubt, and create MVP habits. Life is a contact sport. Win. Also want to talk about our good friends over at Kaywood and Randoso's Bakery. They brought all the king cakes that we were enjoying all weekend. Thank you so much. Rydell, thank you so much for what you do for roller derby. Crew sponsors Synergy Bank, Bont, Smart Move Real Estate, and Walk-Ons. Crowd sponsors are DDG, Bruce Boutique, Roll One, Collectible Sports, Plus Designs, Derby Girl Designs, and there's not required, but a bonus for reading these is the station, Derby Beast, Urban Apothecary, Elliot, Spanky Day for Parish President.
Another
Spanky Day.
Another great thank you to the sponsors, Louisiana's Cajun Bayou. Thank you to Louisiana's Cajun Bayou, where C'est bon means bon appetit.
Woohoo!
Discover our Cajun lifestyle at lacajunbayou.com.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't, given all those thanks, I want to thank Mina for putting all this stuff together.
I want to thank our tournament head announcer, PR Mageddon.
Absolutely, for bringing everything that PR does bring for us. What's the dealio there? We finding out? I was talking, I wasn't listening. Contact with the down skater.
Fuego Latino official review.
Referees got together and
contact with the down skater. Everyone thinks they saw it. There's been a conversation that's happening currently.
Oh, yeah, they're discussing it, and now we'll find out what's happening.
It's been explained.
Yes, no, no.
They did not win.
They did not. So there was not contact with the down skater that the referee saw that impacted play. There might have been some contact with the down skater, but it did not impact the play.
Or they didn't have eyes on it. So
yes.
A lot of times if nobody in those reviews had eyes on the play, then they can't get a review reversal.
Absolutely. Well, jam number 3 of the second half is going to start with 18:36 on the clock.
Dauntless jamming for Illowa. Number 8 in purple, that would be La Maldita. La Maldita is lead jammer.
Dauntless with that star stash.
Is not lead jammer because a track cut penalty, which means power jam now for Dauntless.
Or, yeah.
Dauntless is considering a pass.
Lead jam up for grabs.
With lead jam still up for grabs, I'm curious of what the reason would be. Dauntless only 2 blockers now, but that one is Peace War stretched out. No opportunity
no lead
for
because
lead.
The star wasn't on the head, just like you predicted. So this jam's going to go for the full 2 minutes.
It certainly is, Johnny Peps.
And I love 2-minute jams.
We deserve all of the roller derby all of the time.
I don't have to skate anymore, so I just love 2-minute jams.
La Maldita back on the track, engaged with the pack. Still no initial pass completed for Fuego.
Both of these teams, when they decide to play defense, they really, really lock it down.
Maldita able to get through. And now it's scoring time for Fuego. Braced 4-wall locks. La Maldita on the back stretch, just in front. You got Dauntless getting forced off the track and recycling back to the front of the backstretch. There goes La Maldita for 4 on the board.
Dita with 8 points in the pocket, looking to get some more.
Dauntless 1-to-1, chest to chest against Don't Blink, and Don't Blink held ground.
I take that back. It's only going to be 7 points. Illowa's going to pick up 4 in that jam, 109-50, 16-20 left to go in this contest. Game 7 we're at, and we got 3 more games today. So if your Derby loving heart isn't full yet, it's going to be by the end of the day.
And we got 3 more days of this insane
Absolutely
Derby activity, so make sure you're tuning in if you're not already in the car driving to Thibodaux.
Nicholas Rage wearing the star for Illowa, Speeding Beauty, the jammer record for Fuego.
Speeding Beauty knocked to the inside, coming all the way back to turn number 4. Nicholas Rage pushing up the front here, coming into the apex of 1 and 2, able to get through and has lead jammer. Now in control of this jam is Illowa. Good job by Illowa to create some offense and still able to keep Speeding Beauty at bay for the moment anyway. But that
Only
ship
for
has
a
sailed.
moment.
Here comes Nicholas Rage on a scoring chance now for Illowa. 3 to beat coming into the apex at 3 and 4. Going to have to tap the hips and call off the jam as Speeding Beauty was coming in hot turn 3. Looks like a deuce.
Looks like a deuce to me. And I like that kind of deuce. Go Texans. Oh, 109.52, 14.52 to go in this contest. We're going into jam number 5.
Ice Hurt towing the jam line for Illowa. Taking on number 12 in your program if you were here and you have one. That would be Reflux.
If you don't have a program, look it up. There's a QR code somewhere, and you can find out the rosters for all these teams.
Of course, I said number 12, and I meant number 121.
That's okay.
But dyslexia is a thing. Ice Hurt through, no pass, no penalty, or are we getting a track cut? It looks like a track cut.
We got to untangle everybody from the floor.
Power jam now for Reflux and Fuego Latino. Fuego Latino. I don't know why I threw that A in there, but nevertheless, there goes the pivot helmet cover off of Chinosky. That thing has not stayed on.
It doesn't want to stick to that helmet at all, does it?
That's either a poor fitting helmet cover or a lot of blocking with your head. One of the two.
One of the two. Maybe the other pivot has the helmet that they usually have. You know what I'm saying?
The good one.
I'm just wildly speculating here. Ice Hurt checks out the Hampton Inn Suites penalty box and joins all their friends on the track. Hampton Inn Suites penalty box now empty and ready for occupancy. And I hope nobody goes in there. Ice Hurt.
Initial pass complete there for Illowa.
On a scoring pass.
Reflux sensing danger incoming, quickly calls off.
Gets close to the back and forces a call off. Fuego picks up 4.
Sometimes I think jammers just like to see how close they can get somebody's hopes up to getting a point before they call it. I really believe that part of that gamesmanship is a joy that jammers keep deep in their soul and don't talk about at parties.
Indeed.
113-52, 12 minutes 40 seconds to go, period number 2. Haas the Boss toes the jam line against Roxy Balboa.
Who's the boss?
Haas is the boss.
You got it now.
I missed that show. Who's the boss?
Right?
Tony Danza.
Well, both teams are just swirling, and not letting anybody get through nothing.
Roxy Balboa at every turn is a purple shirt.
Every turn.
There goes Haas the
call.
Boss doing boss-type activity. Lead jammer.
Illowa loses a blocker to the box.
Monster hit. Peace War just destroyed Roxy Balboa and got a penalty for it.
Just too good of a hit.
Still directional. It'll happen.
Peace Ward checks into the Hampton Inn Suites penalty box for a 30-second recess from that awesome defense.
Haas the Boss got the international sign from the bench to keep skating.
That circle thing, that
Yeah.
yeehaw.
I know that's international because I've done games internationally.
Sweet.
And they did the same hand
You're going to
signal.
be doing some international games coming up too, aren't you?
Turns out. Nice little hip check there on Haas the Boss, but it did no damage.
Haas the Boss with a full dozen points in the pocket, looking to get some more. Illowa with 4 on the board so far in this jam.
Speaking of dozen, how about those beignets this morning?
Those
Ooh,
beignets
boy.
were awesome. Thank you so much.
You could be here in Thibodaux eating delicious beignets.
Yes, you could
Get off
be.
your couch and start driving now. Haas the Boss headed to the penalty box. Orange Jam time now for Illowa.
Get here by Saturday and witness the Mardi Gras. Ooh.
Peace War coming in with excellent hit on Roxy Balboa. This jam clock is just going to roll down to 0. It'll be a power start for Illowa.
Second 2-minute jam of the
See how many
game.
points on that pass for Illowa? Looks like a 0. So 12-8 on that jam, on that exchange, if you will. 125-60. Fuego over Illowa. We're inside of 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Number 81 for Illowa with that last penalty has been eliminated from competition after 5 penalties.
Just ask not to skate no more in this game.
Disqualified, as they say.
As they say.
Whoever they are.
I want to take an opportunity to thank the track maintenance team here. They are doing an awesome job. These skates are tearing up that tape, and they're out there almost every other jam fixing.
So this is a multi-purpose arena, and some of the purposes they use it for are livestock and rodeo events. So they bring a lot of dirt in here for those events, and then you have to take the dirt out, obviously. And if you're dealing with, dirt by the tonnage, you're going to leave a little bit around. And as much as we've had the track team spending a lot of time getting the dirt off the track, there's just residual dust that is all over this track, which makes the tape not stick as well. And it's almost a textured concrete, too. It's not the smoothest concrete you've ever been on. It's not polished. So that's 2 things. One, creating gaps in the tape for it to come up, and also ripping flesh off of some skaters. I've seen at least 3 or 4 different skaters have to go to medical to get some really light road rash injuries taken care of. So
we call that derby kisses.
Mm-hmm. We are just about ready to get back to derby now that the track repair team has done an excellent job.
This official timeout's going to morph right into gameplay. Haas the Boss setting in the penalty box.
Nicholas
Rage jamming for Illowa. Go ahead.
Yep. So Nicholas gets through that start and immediately attracts attention, trying to get some offensive blocking help. But now they're going to go into stretching out the pack. But Nicholas Rage gets bounced off the track. That allows Haas the Boss back on, and we are back to having both jammers on the track at the same time. Nobody in control yet. Just great lockdown defense by both Fuego Latino and Illowa. High block is the call on number 43. There goes Haas the Boss now. Lead jammer and in control once again. Chainovsky came in hot and gets blown up by Animal Lee, who is now the jammer on record for Illowa.
And I always appreciate it when a skater comes out of the penalty box and grabs lead jammer status.
This is the first time I've seen Animal Lee skate since Animal skated for the Dallas Derby Devils way back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Good to see the game has developed to a very high level for Animal.
This
whole Illowa team has an incredible amount of great skaters. They just ran into a buzzsaw right now when Fuego decided to get their organization together and just laid the gas.
Period clock under 9 minutes. Tick, tick, ticking down.
Yeah, we're on
Jam number 8.
8.
Woo! Who's on that line?
The lead jammer is La Maldita. Ice Hurt still trying to find their way. La Maldita already in a position to start attacking the pack for a scoring chance. Once again, Chinosky has lost the pivot helmet cover.
Gen Rage knocked that hole in that Blocktopus that allowed Ice Hurt to get through. And that jam's going to get called. Fuego's going to pick up 4 points. 135 to 60. 7:50 left to go in this game as we roll into jam number 9. Tropical Mechanica wearing that star for Fuego going up against Rocky Balboa.
Roxy
Yes,
is in a position now to get control, which Illowa has not had in quite some time. But Tropical up front, already doing the dirty work, slipping past everybody, locking up lead jammer for Fuego Latino. Star pass to Animal Lee. Roxy actually headed to the penalty box. And once again, Animal gets the starred helmet cover but can't do anything with it because it was during a penalty on the jammer. So it's a power jam.
Troppy does try to jump that apex. Doesn't hit the landing. Comes right through the middle, but does get through for another 4.
Found more room on the outside. And a tap-in call by Troppy.
Nice.
Six minutes, 19 seconds. Period number 2, jam number 10 is coming up. Fuego still in front, 143 to 60. Power jam still in play. We'll call it power start. Roxy Balboa is in the penalty box still. But a quick team timeout for Illowa.
This team timeout brought to you by Crash Course. Want to feel more confident when you step out on the track? Visit CrashCourseRollerDerby.com for a custom plan to increase agility, level up your laterals, and be the skater that everybody wants in their pack. Life is a contact sport.
Win. Acadian Ambulance is proud to support the community and provide medical standby service for the Y'all Stars tournament here in 2026. If you're interested in a career in EMS, visit Acadian's National EMS Academy website and at becomeamedic.com. Acadian urges everyone to drive safely. And please, don't text and drive, Johnny
Don't text
Pepper.
and drive. Don't drink and drive. Don't drive while you're distracted. And our good friends over at Rydell, when every jam matters, lace up the new Solaris 2.0 from Rydell. Locked in fit, explosive response, and all about durability and comfort. Solaris 2.0, built for Derby. Learn more at roller.rydellskates.com.
We got 6 minutes to go in the contest, Johnny Pepper. Speeding Beauty taking on Roxy Balboa. Speeding Beauty for Fuego already up front, bouncing off of 3 blockers in front. Roxy Balboa is on the track and dealing with 4 purple-shirted blockers. Animals just hanging out, being a bridge. Cold chilling. Now it's time to go play some offense as Speeding Beauty is lead jammer.
Illowa holded for a long, long time before Speedy Beauty finally got through. And that's a testament to the heart of these skaters out there. You know, they're like 5 minutes away from being this whole game over, and Fuego's been like on their throat the whole game.
They really have, and they are not letting up in any fashion. The jammers are coming very aggressively. The blocking has been very tight for Fuego. They've just really done all of the right things. And that timeout, and I'm going to go back to it, in the first 3 minutes of this game really was the momentum shifter, because
for sure,
wherever they were at mentally, they got that settled. They got back on the track and have just blown right through Illowa in this contest.
Fuego taking a seat in the center console and driving this plane.
kind of quick little timeout. They're going to probably do a request if I'm correct, and I believe that I am.
Yeah, we're doing some housekeeping.
Animal Lee fell down over here, and I saw the head bounce off the concrete, and while it may not have had any effect, they got to err on the side of caution.
We got to keep these skaters safe.
Go head on over to medical.
Absolutely.
Get checked real quick, make sure that we haven't suffered any sort of potential head injury, and then if everything is good, we'll be able to get back on the track. Well, yeah, they're going ahead and having Animal go over to the medical area. Not going to let Animal get back on the track until that has been cleared by medical.
Well, we're rolling into jam number 11 with 5 minutes on the clock. Dauntless wearing the star for Illowa. And I can't see the purple jammer. But it's 121.
That's Reflex. And Reflex is going to the penalty box.
Did you see what the call was?
I missed the hand signal. I'm going to look over at the jam rev to see if I can get it one more time, and it doesn't look like I'm going to. So, but it is a power jam nonetheless for Illowa. But they're going the wrong way.
Long drawback. Dauntless flirting with a track cut there.
There's some room on the outside.
And grabs lead jammer status. So, nice for Illowa.
The Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box is emptied of blockers. Now just one jammer Reflex in there.
Reflex checks out and joins the fray. All
Dauntless,
80 wheels inside the lines.
Yeah, Dauntless was able to get control of this jam, but not anything else after that. Just completely shut down once again by Fuego. And now Reflex is pushing very hard up front, coming into the apex 1 and 2. Out of 2. An initial pass complete. That's going to force a call-off by Dauntless, who was unable to do anything with this power jam.
Nice defense by Machu Picchu.
Got a three on that. So it's not nothing, but it sure isn't what they were hoping for in that situation.
Indeed. Time is crucial right now, as it's 3:22 left to go in this game.
Stranger things have happened, Johnny Pepper, but I believe that Fuego feels very comfortable with this lead and the way they play defense that they're going to be able to advance into the tournament. Illowa is going to most likely suffer their first loss of the weekend, but they'll regroup, and they are a force in this contest. You're going to see them again, and keep an eye on them because they're going to do this type of thing to other teams this weekend.
They played a monster game earlier today. Team Alaska will tell you. Hoss the Boss doing Hoss the Boss things.
Who's the boss?
Hoss the Boss.
Got him. Ice Hurt able to get that initial pass completed for Illowa. There goes Hoss the Boss. Faking outside, comes back inside, untouched for 4. 8 points on the jam.
Calls it off. And what may be the penultimate jam of the game. Beat Jam 13.
Roxy Balboa towing the jam line for Illowa. Taking on number 8, La Maldita. La Maldita is a taller skater, but plays really low and has really good leverage. One of the keys to their jamming success.
Doesn't miss leg days, I can assure you.
Roxy Balboa, lead jammer.
Star past the Peace War, now the jammer record for Fuego.
Peace War rocket shipped out of there after receiving the star. Roxy now takes a peek over the shoulder, going to have to tap and gets it called off. Peace War trying to sneak too.
And does.
We're going to see. No.
And that's not
Peace
for.
War got goosed.
Okay.
But there is a deuce there for Illowa.
I'd seen 2 fingers. I just didn't know which jam timer it was because I couldn't see the wrist.
It happens.
Team timeout called. Team out talk to you. Brought to you by Crash Course.
Guess what? Crash Course.
With a K.
With a K helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life.
Thank you, Chrissy.
You want to make a 2-minute jam feel easy? Visit CrashCourseRollerDerby.com for a custom plan with Derby-specific workouts, nutrition strategies, and athlete mindset development curated by an expert team of certified professional trainers who are also experienced in roller derby. Skaters, life is a contact sport.
Win. This team timeout is going to morph right into gameplay.
Lots of hugs happening over here in Fuego Latino land. They're right in front of us. You guys can't see it, but we can. They're already in celebration mode as there's a minute and a half left. They're up by a cool 90. Jam number 14 is about to take place. Looks like we've got Ice Hurt jamming for Illowa, taking on Darko. First time jamming in this game.
Yes. So they're making a blocker jam, and all the jammers are now the blockers. You see that?
Look at that.
I love it.
That's funny in good times. And they get lead jammer. The bench and the crowd go wild. Proves to everybody that jammers indeed know how to play the sport.
Indeed.
All the way around, not just scoring.
Not a jam lie.
Darko through for 4.
Looks up at the clock and says, I got to skate for another 50 seconds.
Ice Hurt able to get that initial pass and a scoring pass, so we're 4-4 on the score for this jam.
Nice.
Fuego Latino is very happy to just let this period clock run out. Ice Hurt through for 4. Darko now locked into the apex of 3 and 4. Trying to find a way to get solved. We'll see if those jammer blockers can throw some offense to help get Darko through.
Nice.
Period clock trickling down to the final seconds.
Yeah, those jammers are playing defense for Fuego.
Reflux with a hit on Ice Hurt.
Those 4 whistles are going to rain down and bring this contest to a close. Unofficial score 163-73. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Johnny Pepper.
I remain Captain Motorboater.
And we'll come back with some MVP stuff in just a second.
We certainly will.
On behalf of our super producer, Dottie May Behave, and our stream producer, Evie, this is Johnny Pepper wishing you peace, love, and roller derby.
Can you see me? I'm waiting to be discovered. Meet me where the untraditional is traditional. Dare to go bold? Come find me in Louisiana's Cajun Bayou.
Here, and I'm here to ask you if your helmet is cooked. Whether you're on the derby track or at the skate park, your helmet has one job: to protect you. So let's check out your helmet together and find out if it's still doing its job. Look for the following signs to determine if the EPS foam in your helmet has deteriorated. 1. Physical cracks or deformations. 2. Soft spots. 3. Discoloration. 4. Separation from the shell. 5. Age. Helmets should be replaced every 3 years depending upon usage, even if they appear to be in good condition. 6. Unusual odors. Let's move on to the outer shell and consider your previous impacts. If the helmet has been involved in a significant impact, the EPS foam could be compromised even if no visible damage is apparent. If the strap adjusters, clip, or straps are compromised, your helmet placement might be compromised if you take a fall. Last but not least, if your helmet doesn't fit you properly, it's not going to do its job when you need it most. Your helmet should sit about 1 finger width above your eyebrows and stay put when you're moving around or shaking your head. Visit 888.com to find out about our cutting-edge helmet technology and designs. The most certifications, the latest technology, the best fit. We've got you covered.